Ooh, it's my favorite kind of food. Seafood. See it, eat it. Back at the kitchen here at Asti with Chris, I'm Brad Karp, and we're making salmon. Every good Italian restaurant has to have a specialty seafood dish. This is yours.
A nice piece of fish we got. This is our salmon dish that we do here at Asti. We bring our salmon in, whole sides. We keep the skin on, so you have that fat content just underneath the skin, so it keeps it nice and moist. So what I've done is I've made marks in the skin, so when you hit the pan, which is hot right now, it doesn't curl up on you. So you have these small, just little just incisions just to pass the skin.
Looks like gills all the way around.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
What do you have on there? Salt and pepper?
Yeah. So I've just hit it with some salt and pepper, oil in the pan. I've got the pan hot enough that you can get a nice sear, but not too hot to where the oil is burning.
So about 65–70%?
Yeah, that's exactly it. So we start skin side down, so you get the skin nice and crispy, and then you're going to want to flip it and then put her in the oven.
And how long do you stick it in the oven for?
About 3 to 5 minutes, depending on the thickness of the salmon.
And what's the temperature at?
Finished? Like finished temperature?
How high do you stick it in the oven at?
Oh, in the oven we took it at 350 to 375, high fan, so it gets a nice crispy skin as well as a nice crispy flesh.
Beautiful. Not only is this just a salmon dish, but there's also risotto to accompany it, because every good seafood dish needs more carbs right next to it, naturally.
That's correct. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
And the risotto is in the pan and it is looking spectacular.
Yeah. So what we've made is a barley risotto. We finished it with parm, mixed herbs, and finely cut asparagus. And we've just put it in there long enough so it can cook in the risotto.
And risotto is a tricky dish. It's one of the more popular Italian dishes. What are some tips maybe for those at home who tried making risotto and failed numerous times like myself?
I think the biggest tip is probably just to don't overthink it. Don't freak out. It's super simple.
Now you're making me feel bad.
Just make sure you have enough veg stock. So when you're cooking it, you can keep adding veg stock, and then taste it. Regularly taste it just to see the doneness.
So we've seared the salmon. Now we're sticking it in the oven.
That's correct. Putting it in a 350-degree oven, and it'll take about 5 minutes.
But due to the magic of television, we somehow have a salmon that's already ready.
That's correct. So what we have here is a nice salmon. You want to touch the center just to see the nice, so it bounces back. And that means that you have a medium well. And if you flip it over, you got the nice crispy flesh there. So it's a perfect.
Finish it off in the pan?
Yeah. Finish it in the pan.
And how do you know when it's ready?
You know it's ready, but like I said, when you hit the center piece and it bounces back at you. If you push and it's still indented a little bit, give it a minute or two more. Okay?
Beautiful. I think we are ready to plate.
We are bringing this to the plate.
First with the risotto. Then with this beautiful cut of fish. And look at that, it's almost bouncing on the plate.
And then we'll top it all off. I've made a small salad of finely shaved fennel, red onions, and asparagus. And then I added a little bit of olive oil and some fresh lemon juice.
And that is just a nice topper.
You always want to have a little bit of citrus whenever you're serving any sort of fish or seafood.
Beautiful. Look at that. Salmon, Asti style. Chris, thank you so much. This is beautiful, and I can't wait to dig in.
Thank you, sir.
Pasta and fish with Chris from Asti. More great stuff to come on DT. Stay tuned.